Hello and welcome to a very special conversation. We are delighted to be here with Esther Gokhale, the author of this fabulous book, which we recommend in all of our classes. Hi, Esther.
Hi. From
And we are also here with the great Mary Richards, author of Teach People, Not Poses. Hi, Mary.
Hi, Lizzie. Hi, everyone.
And of course, we are joined by the author of Yoga Body and 10 other books on yoga, Judith Hanson Lasater. Hi, Mama.
Hi.
And Laura Braille is here with us. She's representing the student side of things. Hi, Laura.
Hi.
So, okay, I just would love, we have been collaborating behind the scenes, the five of
Plotting.
us. We're plotting some wonderful content coming your way about posture, sitting, and walking. So, I would love to know from everyone who's here in the meeting, what is like one of the biggest myths that you think is misunderstood about how we live in our bodies? Mom, you're first.
One of the biggest myths I think we carry, maybe we can blame our gym teachers or our ballet teachers or just I'm not sure whom, that somehow our brain is smarter than our body in movement, that we can tell our body to use certain muscles now and not use certain muscles now, try to tell the abdominal muscles when they should stabilize, try to tell the gluteal muscles what it should or shouldn't do in walking. And I think what the study that, if I can speak boldly for us all, and it may not be true, but I think it is, what would it be like to be connected to my natural body and how it wants to hold the spine, how it wants to walk, how it wants to sit, stand, and move from the inherent intelligence of the body. The body is smarter than you are. The brain cannot arrange movement. It's too complicated. And so I think that a lot of movement classes like yoga and others, if the emphasis is on the specific muscle, it's too intellectual, and that we need to move, use images. And in yoga, we use images a lot, which allow to bypass the thinking brain and get us into the moving intelligence inherent in the body.
Okay, I love it. Esther, what's your
Yeah,
answer?
I'm
Biggest myth.
I'm inspired by what Judith was just talking about, which is that we impose models that don't really fit. One of these is the sit up straight, stand up straight directive. And the way it gets translated into most people's bodies is to arch the body, to stick the chest out, and appear a certain way that's been dictated by society. This is what you have to do to be right. Um, and what you're in fact doing is compressing your lumbar spine, you're squishing all your discs, you're impinging your nerves, you are throttling your blood vessels in the low back by tensing up your muscles there. Not really judicious. So the sit up straight, stand up straight myth is very problematic. And in line with what Judith was talking about, yeah, we need to discover a deeper intelligence, a deeper wisdom, an older wisdom. And what I like to take people back to is to their childhood and to their ancestors, to find something that is deeper and wiser and older than what they're being told in modern times.
Okay, love that. I want to hear from Mary and then Laura. Mary, what's your biggest myth?
I'm so excited you brought up sit up straight, stand up straight, Esther, because I think one of the biggest myths we have in life is that straight lines are stable lines. straight lines are an intellectual concept, and there are no straight lines in nature. Everything is curved. And so I want us to become a curvist society where we celebrate these curves and movement arcs. And we know these inherently as children. Children do not try to stand up straight. That's something that's imposed upon them. It's a power over system. And I think what I'm hearing from all of us, and certainly what's alive in me, is that the way we invite people to experience their bodies and to experience movement, to create movement and posture, is from the wisdom within.
Mm. Fabulous. Okay, Laura, what is your biggest myth about posture?
Well, in the context of yoga and being a student, it is that we use our bodies to get into poses as opposed to using the poses to get into our bodies and explore and understand and then build awareness, which then we can take everything off the mat and have that awareness outside.
Okay,
Beautiful.
my biggest myth, I have two 6-year-old boys who live at my house, my twins, and they spend so much time on the floor. And I think my biggest myth is that we lose the ability to sit on the floor, or that as we age, the floor is not a place that we spend time. And I am fighting to keep the floor a place where I'm comfortable, where my body can sit, and that I can get down with my kids, and that I can live, that I'm have not just been relegated to the chair and the couch for the rest of my life.
Okay.
So, okay, let's go to gallery view so we can see everyone as we say goodbye. This was a little teaser. We are hoping to make more content like this. If you liked this video, if you want to hear more from Esther, I'm going to include the link below to Esther's newsletter. I'll include it to our newsletter. And leave a comment on YouTube if you like this, if you're intrigued by this, if you want to learn more about healthy posture. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Okay.
Bye.
Namaste.